stand in mountain pose with the feet hip-width and parallel. Ground the feet evenly, activate the legs, draw the thighs up, and lift the kneecaps. From the navel, lift the breastbone, broaden the collarbones, roll the shoulders back and down, stretch the arms, breathe deeply, and feel the length of the spine and the open chest. Now bring the hands in front of the chest and inhale the feet out about 3.5 feet. Bring the hands to the hips, ground the feet, activate the legs, stretch the spine. Turn the right leg out 90 degrees. Turn the left leg in about 60 degrees by picking up the heel, swiveling on the ball of the left foot, and placing the left heel firmly down to bring the left hip forward. Now you are facing forward with both front hips equidistant to the wall in front of you. Stretch the legs completely. Take the tailbone into the body and draw the pubis, navel, and breastbone up to stretch the spine completely. Broaden the collarbones, roll the shoulders back and down, and extend the spine up completely. Bring the legs back to front. Take a breath, and on an exhale, turn the left leg out 90 degrees and turn the right leg in 60, picking the heel up, swiveling on the ball of the right foot, and planting the heel down firmly to bring the right hip forward. Squaring the hips, stretch the legs, draw the spine up, pull the tailbone into the body, and lengthen all the way through the crown of the head. It is very important to extend the spine completely to avoid compression in the low back. And then turn the feet back to the front and step back to mountain pose. Now, to complete the pose, we'll use a chair placed at the end of the sticky mat. From mountain pose, bring the hands up in front of the chest and inhale the feet out about 3.5 feet. Draw the thighs up, bring the hands to the hips, stretch the spine. Taking a breath, on an exhalation, turn the right leg out 90 degrees, turn the left leg in 60 degrees, and square the hips to the chair so that both front hip bones are equidistant to the chair in front of you. Left hip comes forward, right hip moves back. Plant the feet, stretch the legs, keeping them steady and strong. Take the tailbone in, draw the navel up, lift the breastbone, extend the spine fully, lift through the crown of the head, and then taking a breath, on an exhale, fold forward over the right leg, bringing the hands to the seat of the chair. Keeping the hips square, draw the navel, breastbone, and chest forward and lengthen the spine. Make the back concave, drawing the lumbar spine in, and bring the spine between the shoulder blades in. Make that concave as you lengthen the breastbone forward and lengthen the sides of the body. Try to bring the spine parallel to the floor, keeping the hips square and the shoulders square. Keeping the legs charged and steady, inhale, bring the spine back up, hands on the hips, and turn the feet back to the front. Now move your chair to the other end of the mat, placing it on the sticky mat, and stand in mountain pose. And then from mountain pose, bring the hands up, inhale the feet out, 3.5 feet. Bring the hands to the hips, and on an exhalation, turn the left leg out 90 degrees. Turn the right foot and leg in 60 degrees, squaring the hips to the chair, bringing the left hip back and the right hip forward. Make the legs steady and straight. Keep the pelvis level in a neutral position. Take the tailbone in, draw the pubis and navel up, and lift the breastbone and spine, fully extending through the crown of the head. Open the chest, roll the shoulders back and down. Take a breath, and on an exhale, fold forward over the left leg, taking the hands to the chair. Keep the hips square, the shoulders square, and make the back concave, bringing the lumbar spine in, lengthening front and back. Draw the spine between the shoulder blades, the dorsal spine in, and lift the chest. Lengthen the sides of the body from the hips all the way to the armpit. Breathe deeply. Feel the length in the side body as well as the front and the back. Keeping the legs strong and straight. Inhale to come back up. Turn the feet back to the front and step back to mountain pose. From mountain pose, bring the hands up in front of the chest. Inhale, take the feet out wide, 3.5 feet. Take the hands to the hips. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees to the right, and turn the left foot and leg in 60 degrees, bringing the left hip forward and squaring the hips. Firm the thighs, stretch the legs completely, and then take the tailbone into the body. Draw the pubis, navel, and front hips up, pulling the navel into the spine and lengthening the spine completely. Keeping the spine long and vertical, take a breath, and on an exhalation, bend the front knee to 90 degrees, bringing the knee over the ankle. Do not allow the trunk to lean forward. Pull the navel and diaphragm in, lift the spine up out of the pelvis, and breathe deeply, stretching the back leg completely. Do not let the lower back compress. Keep lifting through the crown of the head. Pressing down into the feet, inhale, straighten the leg, and turn the feet back to the front. On an exhalation, turn the left leg out 90 degrees. Turn the right foot and leg in 60 degrees, picking the heel up, swiveling on the ball of the foot, and planting the back heel down firmly. Square the hips to the left so that both front hip bones are equidistant to the wall in front of you. The shoulders are also square. Press the feet firmly down, and from that grounding, stretch the legs straight up. Keeping the pelvis neutral and level, draw the spine up, pulling the navel into the spine, the diaphragm in, and the breastbone up. Roll the shoulders back, the dorsal spine in, and on an exhalation, bend the left knee to a 90-degree angle, making sure that the knee is over the ankle and the shin is vertical. Keep stretching the right leg firmly. Bring that right hip forward, and then lengthen the spine. Pull the spine up out of the pelvis, lifting through the crown of the head. Warrior One develops overall strength and stamina and helps to increase flexibility in the front of the hips. Pressing down into the feet, inhale and come up, turn the feet back to the front, and step back to mountain pose. From mountain pose, bring the hands up in front of the chest, inhale the feet out wide, 3.5 feet. Place the hands on the hips, draw the spine up. On an exhalation, turn the right leg out 90 degrees and turn the left foot and leg in 60 degrees and square your hips to the right. Plant the feet firmly, stretch the legs, draw the spine up completely, and keep the shoulders and the pelvis square to the right. Take the tailbone into the body, draw the pubis, navel, and breastbone up. Keeping the chest lifted and open, bend the right knee into a 90-degree angle. Draw the spine up, lift through the crown of the head, and keep the spine vertical. And then extend the arms up over the head to lift the spine further out of the pelvis. If this creates a forward movement of the spine and trunk, then bring the hands back to the hips. Extending the arms helps to lengthen the lower back. Pressing the feet firmly, inhale and come back up. Turn the feet back to the front, hands on the hips. On an exhalation, turn the left leg out 90 degrees to the left and turn the right leg in 60 degrees and bring the right hip forward, the left hip back to square the pelvis to the left. Press the feet firmly down, stretch the legs up, and extend the spine fully. Keeping the chest lifted and open, bend the left knee to form a 90-degree angle, knee over the ankle. Keep the tailbone moving into the body and the front body lifted, spine vertical. Inhale and stretch the arms up over the head, arms by the ears. Breathe deeply. Feel the lift in the side body as the legs ground the pose. And then inhale, straighten the legs, turn the feet back to the front, and step back to mountain pose.